Merhaba arkadaşlar. Görevi tekrardan hoş geldiniz. En son Pinter arasındaki laneti kaldırdık.
Slow now.
Yani öyle düşünüyorum. Bir gideyim bakalım. Keira'nın yanına gideceğim. Şurada bir şey vardı ama hızlı yolculuk yapabiliyor muyum? Yakınlarda var mı yani? Bizim kızın orada. Tamam. Ortak oraya gidelim. Oradan yanına gideriz. Görevi teslim ederiz. Eğer sıkıntı çıkmazsa. Ben doğru yaptığıma inanıyorum orada görevi. Ama gram değeri düştü. O nasıl oldu? Ben bazı şeyleri anlamadım orada yani. Gram öldü mü ölmedi mi yani? Neyse ya, koşarak gidelim. Merhaba. Geldik. İyi, yakınmış ya. Bayağı. Hemen geri git. Gene mi oradasın? Merhaba. Tatlım. Bir saniye.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it.
Yani.
Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Olan Graham oldu.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed.
Neyse, ileride işimize yarar.
I actually
kullanırız.
regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
Anladım.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
Emin misin?
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive.
Ya iyice ayakçı yaptın bizi ya.
Did you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Tamam, bakarız ya. Bakalım hadi ya. Ne yapalım?
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Ya bakarız ya. Acelesi var mı?
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Ha, bana ne vereceksin?
What do
Böyle
I
şey
get
yardım
out of
ediyoruz
it?
herkese ya.
Witches do naught for free. This the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid. This too the Pella knows.
Tamam ya, bir şey vereceksen gelirim ya.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse. The Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Evet, görevler kısmı nasıl olacak şimdi? Her gelen bizden bir şey istiyor. Bunlar bitenler sanırım. Ha evet. O tamamlandı. İkincil görevler. Tamam. Ama önce Keira'nınkine gitmem gerekmiyor mu ya? Sonra bununkine gelsem ne olacak? Şimdi ona sözüm var önceden. Önce buna gideceğim. Ayıp olacak yoksa kadına.
That's it, Roach.
Peki ben bunu çağırdım da mesafe yakın. Belki oradan buraya atlarız. Oh.
Don't let him catch his breath!
Siz nereden çıktınız ya? Oo. Tamam gel. Şu giden kim? Size niye yardım etmiyor? Gelsenize kardeşim. Biz niye böyle bastırıyoruz?
Let's dance.
Artist ediyor. Artist herifler. Bu niye durmadı ya?
Kill him! Strip him and dump him in the ditch!
Yok ya. Ha, bir şey yokmuş ya. Ben de acaba bir şey düşer mi diye uğraştım orada. Malzeme bulacağım. Tamam onu buluruz ya. Kayıp taşıt. O ne ya?
Wide, heavy wheels. A merchant's wagon.
Aa,
Let's dance. Drum. My favorites.
kılıcı çeksene arkadaşım. O kadar da cesur olma ya. Başta kılıcı çekseydi böyle olmayacaktı. Burayı inceledik mi? Ben anlamadım. İnceledik. Vallahi burada herkesi kesmiş biçmişler. Tekerleği var burada. Şu ne? Mantar. Lavla mantar buldum. Bu yol niye bu kadar uzun sürdü?
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. library. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it.
Peki burada başka bir şey var mı?
Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Keira will explain this one.
Geri götüreyim hemen malzemeyi. Nerede o? Atım benim. Abuk subuk yerlerden çıkıyorsun sen de arkadaşım.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Ya az önce yanındaydım.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued.
Merak ettim ben de.
Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
He.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Rica ederim. Fare mi lan onlar? Ha, sevmiymiş.
If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
O ne lan? Fare atı mı oldu?
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Keira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale, I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Neymiş ki o şimdi? Felekten bir deniz
Sounds
çağırsın, ne
tempting.
olacak?
So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Değiştirsin bakayım.
Why
değiştir.
not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Hey-ya!
nereye gidiyorsun? Ha. Gördüm. Ya. Abla vardı var acayip. Bekle lan.
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Sen sürmeyi bilmiyorum. Takıldım orada gene seni geçtim yani. Vay. Bize masa hazırlamışlar.
I thought you were a better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
Gerçi belki o kadar ne yardım
If I'd
etmezdi.
known I'd get a glass of Zubaran dry in return, of course.
Well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower.
Rica ederim.
You were fabulous.
Her
Not
zaman.
the first curse
Sen
I've
emret
lifted.
yeter.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Yakmadım ki ben bir şey.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fikyle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends, with benefits. So?
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough.
Ha, kayboldu.
Keira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not? Shame. Could have kept her shoes on.
Vay. Her şeyi düşünmüş ya.
Found me. Congratulations.
Ben bulurum.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me. But I'll think of something. Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No. It has a different name. A bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Ne oldu ya?
Keira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
Ne yaptı? Bizi kandırdı o zaman o. Öyle mi yaptı? Neyse arkadaşlar. Bugünlük de bu kadar. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Abone olmayı ve videoyu beğenmeyi unutmayın.